It's only been a couple of months since Samsung released the Flip 3, and we even made a video comparing it against the iPhone 13 Pro Max. With 2022 coming up, you're all wondering what's next for Samsung. What will they release next? Will they have more foldables, or will they bring back the originals? Stick with us to find out. Hey tech goers, thanks for tuning in to More Tech Please. Today we're going to talk about what Samsung has planned for 2022. Now, we all know that Samsung had a good reputation with the Flip 3 and Fold 3. However, there's this new foldable that's going to be even better. So, with the rise of foldables, it looks like they're moving away from the previous high-end models such as the Galaxy Note and the Galaxy S series. That is what we thought until we came across this. So Samsung had already registered a trademark for a new Flex Note. It looks like Samsung is bringing back their high-end model, but with a twist. The Samsung display team had already applied for the design patent in July of this year, and the new design looks amazing. From these new photos, we found out several cool features that we want to talk about, starting with the display. So when the smartphone is completely folded, the smartphone will look like a normal-sized phone, especially when viewed from the front. The rest of the display is folded and wrapped to the back from its right side. We can see that in this way, the folded part of the display takes almost half of that of the rear panel. So when we unfold it, we get a larger screen than expected. However, now we can see that one half of the phone is thicker. This is because when the phone was folded, the folded part of the display was at the rear, and it felt like a normal phone with a uniform thickness. But now, when we unfold it, this half flips over to the front. This is a little unexpected, and as of right now, we have no way of finding out how this uneven thickness will affect the user. But aside from that, there's a cool feature. Samsung has designed the new display to store the S Pen in the back of the foldable display area. It is now held up in a small recess in the back of the foldable display. When we fold the phone, the S Pen gets sandwiched between the front and back of the phone, making sure it doesn't fall out. Other than that, Samsung has also used some magnets to make sure that the S Pen doesn't fall out, especially when the phone is unfolded. Now that's impressive. Despite the uneven thickness, they've managed to store the S Pen in a safe place while making sure it doesn't affect the overall flat shape of the phone. And the next big feature is cameras. Samsung had two different models, with the only difference between them being the camera placement. In one model, we can find no visible cameras, so Samsung is probably going to use under-display cameras with this model, just like they did with the Fold 3. Now, I can understand why they're doing this. They want to make sure the display fills up the entire phone. But if there's anything we've learned from the Fold 3, it's that the under-display cameras still can't reach the same level of quality that the normal cameras have. The other model has a dual punch hole camera on the top right of the unfolded screen, so when we fold the camera goes in the back, and then we can use it as a normal rear camera. But when we want to take selfies, all we need to do is unfold the phone, and this same camera arrangement is now at the front. This is very cool, and I like how Samsung is trying out both versions of this camera placement. It shows that the UDC under-display camera technology is still not up to standard, but they're trying to make it work. So far, Samsung has really taken advantage of their new foldables, and this patent shows that they have no reason to stop now. There have been several rumors floating around for some time saying that Samsung is trying out different foldables, such as a rollable smartphone and a pull-out smartphone. However, this new design and the design of the Galaxy Z Flex is proof enough that Samsung is really thinking outside the box and is working on developing some great foldables. Finally, in conclusion, if you don't mind the under-display camera and the uneven thickness, it is definitely going to be one of Samsung's best foldable entries to date. And guess what, guys? Samsung has already made plans to release the Galaxy Flex Note on the 31st of March 2022, so we can expect to get our hands on it very soon. So that's all for this video. We are very excited to see how this will turn out. What about you? What do you think about the Galaxy Flex Note? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're doing so, please don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. Hope you have a good one. Peace!